A few months ago, I changed my Instagram bio to something like living my best life and embracing the chaos. Homeless, healthy, and happy. So I grabbed my ex-boyfriend, now my husband, left a beautiful rental flat in Moscow, shipped to my parents all the belongings that didn't fit into a suitcase, and the next 3 months we've spent traveling and working from 5 countries. 3 months could be a very short period of time, but we've managed to pack a lot of experiences, and it seems that we have been nomadic for years. And the lessons I learned in these 3 months, you need to learn about them to prepare yourself for becoming a digital nomad. Unexpected, honest, and adultish. This kind of lessons I experienced and will tell you about today. If you are new here, my name is Alena and I do weekly videos on happy and healthy financial and lifestyle habits. If these topics sound appealing to you, we could be interesting to each other. Lesson number 1. Travel to an organized community or take your loved one with you. The truth is, you will miss your friends a lot, and having a dinner alone 30 days in a row can suck. I'm super lucky that I joined this unexpected adventure together with my husband, as we're true soulmates, and he is actually the first person I don't feel alone with. But making new friends while being a digital nomad, that's tough. Unless you share the same experiences with people, or unless you are extremely extroverted to talk to strangers. When traveling alone at college, I found 3 easy ways how to meet new people while traveling. The first way is attending a kind of a camp. A surf camp, a language camp, a yoga camp. There people come mostly for the same reasons, and it's a very high chance that you will find a lot in common. Second, Tinder. And while traveling at college, I used Tinder in several countries and found there cool people with whom I just had a nice dinner, a talk over a coffee, and generally it helped me to not feel alone while traveling. It doesn't work well for getting new friends everywhere. Please let me know in the comments how is the situation with using Tinder in your country. And third, living in a co-living or hostel or guest house could be extremely helpful when being a digital nomad. There you will find people who are also having a temporary residence at that country, and there is a high chance that you can become friends. To be honest, I find it to be extremely hard to engage in meaningful conversations with locals because mostly of the language barriers and the fact that you are constantly changing your residence place. So make sure to take your loved one or follow the tips I've mentioned before. And we are coming to the lesson 2. And it's about having no expectations. Actually, I repeat this mantra daily, but today I will talk about it in a different context. Be prepared when being a digital nomad that the services that you took in your home country for granted would be either unavailable when traveling or would be very hard to get because of the language barriers. Be prepared that being a digital nomad actually means working while traveling. It could be not that glamorous lifestyle you expect from a long holiday. For example, when I went to Berlin for a few days, it was mostly for working purposes. I had only a few hours left to explore the city. And lastly, be prepared that the apartments that you book on Airbnb might not match the pictures in real life, or that in some places you might be charged more than the locals because you look like a foreigner. If you suffer from over-expecting, following with disappointment the way I do, make sure to watch my recent video on happiness. There I share a few tips from my therapist on this topic. Lesson 3. Your routine is key to keep up with things. Actually, you might want to become a digital nomad because you want to escape this routine. And there is a girl, namely me, on the internet talking about the fact that you need to have one. But yeah, as I've mentioned to you, we'll need to work while being a digital nomad. And to be productive during your digication, yes, I created this world myself. You will need a routine and all the commodities settled. For example, I've discovered that I can't be productive not knowing where I'll have my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, where and when I'll do the sports, and that the internet, hot water, drinking water, and the light are settled there for me. In the first weeks of being a digital nomad, I had so many choices where to have breakfast and coffee that by 3 p.m., I was so tired of making those small decisions that I couldn't be productive at work anymore. After changing 5 countries and 7 places to live in during the last 3 months, we've assembled a list of essential things you need to have settled to be productive at work. First, having mobile internet, at least 10 gigabytes of traffic. Second, having stable Wi-Fi at your apartment. Third, asking a host to inform you about any water or light outages in advance. I find it very helpful to have a default place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because it saves your mental energy a lot. Next comes finding a place to work out and finding a good grocery store near the place you live in. Trust me, all of these routine-ish things make your life so much easier and help you enjoy the city where you live in more and be productive at your work. Lesson number 4. You need to prepare to be a digital nomad. First of all, financially. Airbnb apartments could be really expensive. In high season, the price could triple. Be prepared to pay higher prices for the internet and some other utilities because the best options could be only available with a permanent residence address. Third, always make sure you have some cash at hand. And last but not least, prepare savings for 2 or 3 months. I remember my friends being stuck in Bali during pandemic and losing their job and having no savings at all. That was a disaster. The next topic for preparation is discussing legal issues. First, make sure to prepare the documents that will allow your family to take care of the things while you are staying in another part of the world. Second, make sure to clarify the visa aspect. How long are you allowed to stay in your destination country? Are there any visa runs required? Are you actually allowed to work there? And lastly, discuss tax residence issues and consider double taxation. It might happen that you will have to pay more taxes if you spend a few months in your non-home country. And last adultish tip in this video, prepare your medicine. Because when traveling to another part of the world, there is little chance that you will find the analogs or the subscription medicine you are used to in your home country. And of course, don't forget about travel insurance. And I would like to finish this video with finally an inspiring lesson. Especially after pandemic, traveling the world feels so good. It feels so free and playful to visit new places, see cultures, taste foods. I can see a huge spike in my creativity and I gently support it with my routine. Even though I've mentioned a bunch of difficulties, I'm still enjoying a lot of the experiences I go through. Life is wonderful and I wish you find your way to happiness. If you want to learn further on how to become a digital nomad, make sure to subscribe to my channel as I have a bunch of helpful videos planned. Please hit the like button if you had a good time watching this video, as it would really help promote this new channel. Thanks for watching till the end and see you very soon. Bye.